What's going on, everybody? It's me again, and decided to have myself a little late night snack, if you will. It's a meal, basically, but it's like my second meal of the day. I had the shirataki noodles, and then now I'm having this, and what this is a little concoction of my own doing. It's a chicken salad wrap, avocado chicken salad, and it contains chicken, avocado, of course, mayo, garlic powder, little salt, little pepper. It's supposed to have cilantro and lime juice, but I didn't pick those up. I threw some lettuce in here, and it's in a low-carb wrap, and these are pretty satisfying. The avocado really comes through in it. I used chicken breast. Better to use white meat on this. Very tasty. I used a low carb tomato basil wrap. The original recipe calls for a quarter cup of mayo and a quarter cup of plain Greek yogurt. But yogurt has more carbs than mayo. Mayo has like 0 or less than 1. So I just use a half cup of mayo. So good. Now I got a nice thirst built up. Let's get to the heart of the matter. I've been waiting for a while to try these out. It's the new Diet Cokes. I have a zesty blood orange, twisted mango, or mango, depending on, the dialect you use, feisty cherry, and ginger lime. I have 4 separate cups of ice so I don't cross-contaminate the flavors. And before I start this, know that each one of these uses aspartame as a sweetener. Aspartame has gotten a bad rap, and it's well deserved. Shouldn't really use aspartame too often. Avoid it if you can at all. 1 second. Yeah, avoid it at all costs. The thing with aspartame is that it can build up in the body, and at 80 something degrees it starts to break down, and the human body is 98.6 degrees. At 80 something degrees it breaks down and starts to mutate into something akin to formaldehyde. That's what I've read. Sucralose came along and took the place of that, and during the early days of the Atkins diet they were pushing sucralose. Use sucralose. Everything was sucralose because it's from sugar. It's like the real thing, but not. It doesn't impact your blood sugar levels. It's made from sugar. How could you go wrong, right? But then they started saying that can build up in the body and break down into something that's kind of like pesticide. So I stuck with sucralose, Splenda. Diet Coke has a Splenda version, and I would stick with that. But now stevia is the new kid on the block, and it's from a plant. It's natural. People use it for decades, if not centuries, in recipes to sweeten things, and it's all natural. The thing is that the stevia that we get, the drops, the powders and stuff like that, are either mixed with another type of sweetener that raises the carb levels, or it's processed. It's very, very processed, and usually they say processed stuff isn't too good for us. So you got to kind of do your homework on some of these sweeteners, and anything and everything, do in moderation. Okay, I remember when I was a kid, when I was starting to get pack on the pounds, my doctor told me, says, switch from regular soda to diet soda. You can drink 5 gallons of diet soda and not gain a pound. It's good for you. Go ahead, drink all the diet soda you want. And now we know that's not true. You can't do that. It's not good for you. A doctor told me that. And thank God I have the good sense to say, wait a minute, there's something wrong about that. And, I don't do that. I was pounding diet sodas left and right for a while, and you got to kind of calm down on that. But sometimes you're going to find yourself in a situation where it's either diet soda, unsweetened tea with some kind of sweetener that's not too good for you anyway, or plain water. And like when I go out to eat, a lot of times I get caught with, I gotta take a diet soda. I just have to. It's the lesser of two evils. Just don't, all day, every hour on the hour slamming diet sodas. It's not good for you. But I got these to try them out. Let's start with the Feisty Cherry. Smells like a cherry Coke. No big surprise there. But Feisty Cherry. Why is it feisty? What makes it feisty? Sounds kind of dangerous. Yeah, that just, it tastes all of like, cherry Coke with a diet backbite. Nothing too groundbreaking there. Diet Coke released a bunch of their Diet Cokes with like lime, lemon, cherry, and then, like I said, the one with the Splenda in it. What should we try next? Twisted Mango. Let's try Twisted Mango. That sounds promising. I like mango. Except I always thought it smelled like pea. Is that weird? People smell mango candy and they're like, oh yeah, it smells just like mango. I'm like, does it? Because it smells like cat pee to me. I'm like, really? Ew, you're weird. Sorry, that's what it smells like. Oh yeah. You smell the mango in that. Or the pea. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. It's pleasant. It's not too overbearing in the mango department, but you can taste it. It's definitely good. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and give a Feisty Cherry a 6 out of 10. Not very imaginative. There was nothing really extra about it. It was just cherry Coke, but in a diet form. Meh, 6. The mango, I'll go 1 up on that one. I'll give that a 7. No, I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. That was pretty tasty. I like that. I think I'm going to save this one for last. Let's do this one here. Zesty Blood Orange. smell citrusy? I smell it from here. It does. Wow. Yeah, you can smell the orange on that one. Okay, this one's a little odd. It's like a cross of like yes and no. This one definitely gets a 7. But here's the thing. You taste it and you're like, blood orange. Very nice. But in the back of your head, it's like somebody dissolved St. Joseph baby aspirin in it. It's kind of what it tastes like to me. I like the taste of St. Joseph baby aspirin. It's a pleasant orange flavor. Brings back childhood memories of being sick. But, yeah. If it wasn't for the fact that it reminds me of medicine, I'd probably go a little higher on it. But 7 is fair. I think 7 is cool. And now we've got one more. And I'm getting full fast from soda. Ooh. These are 12-ounce cans. At Walmart, they cost me about 78 cents a piece. This is lime ginger. I've had Diet Coke with lime before, but not with ginger. This should be kind of interesting. Yeah. Smell that perfumey ginger scent right underneath. I can't quite put my finger on this one, but something about that boy I don't like. I think maybe the ice might have melted and watered it down a bit, because I put a little more in there. Let me see. No. No, I don't like that one. I mean, it's not terrible, but I'd walk past it and get a regular Coke if my choices were a Diet Coke in that flavor or a regular Coke. Full sugar and everything. I'd take the regular Coke. Ooh, that one's like, it's not hard to drink, it's not very pleasant for me. It's kind of, I'll be nice about it and give it like a 5. It's very midway, like you can go either way. Maybe you might dig it, I don't know. But maybe as a mixer, for some booze, with a little whiskey in it or something, I don't know, might help it. A little tequila with the lime and the ginger might be a nice mix, who knows. But as it stands, nah. But Feisty Cherry, that got a 6. Just because it was kind of like, the word feisty made me think there's going to be something more to it, but it was basically just a cherry Coke. The zesty blood orange got a 7 because it tastes like St. Joseph baby aspirin. But the twisted mango, I found that one to be a nice experience, and I gotta give this one an 8. But all of these have one thing in common, and it's that aspartame. Something I used to call aspartame, which sounds like a Roman gladiator for some reason, but it's aspartame. I found that out. And it's not really good for you. It can build up in the brain and cause memory loss and things like that, from what I've read. Will somebody come along and disprove that? Nobody has yet. I haven't heard anything. Sure, it could be bad press spread around by the sucralose people, just like the sucralose information could be spread around by the aspartame people. And they'll probably both join up and say stuff about stevia. Another sweetener that I've been hearing about is the agave syrup, which does not impact your blood glucose levels when you take it, but it does have carbs in it and will affect you in the long run. So you got to take it easy on that stuff too. I think everything, pretty much, every seasoning, every sweetener, everything will affect you in some weird way somewhere down the line if you do it to excess. Especially stuff that's chemically based. The more natural you can get, the better. That's what I think. The more you can stick to something that hasn't been processed by a factory, like I think sugar cane would probably be better for you than, say, granulated sugar in the long run. Honey, natural honey is probably way better for you, even though it is higher in carbs than sugar. Somehow I feel like there might be some health benefits there. Not exactly sure. I've never checked into it. But it seems like the more natural, the more closer to nature we get, the better. If I could hunt my own food and dress it out, I'd do that instead of buying it in the store, because I don't know what they do in the factories. I don't know what kind of weird stuff goes on in there. I hear bad things all the time, but it hasn't scared me off from being a carnivore. So, yeah, I'd like to look into growing my own vegetables. That would be great. If I could do that, that'd be awesome. Plus, save a little coin. Who knows? Probably for the cost of the seed, I could probably grow enough lettuce and cucumbers to keep me stocked all summer, and maybe a couple of my neighbors too. Who knows? Might be something to look into. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. You won't be getting too many of those taste tests from me. This just really had my curiosity piqued. But these kind of taste tests, I won't be doing too much of. Diet sodas, I'm really trying to cut completely out. Like I said, I only use them in a pinch when I'm out eating, like at Golden Corral yesterday at a Pollo Loco. That was my only option. It was that, water, or unsweet tea. And I have to use one of those packages of crap that don't taste very good anyway. Either the saccharin or the sucralose or whatever. Don't want to use that. So there you have it. Thanks though. Thanks for joining me, and hope you enjoyed that. If you've tried any of these, give me your honest opinion on these flavors down below. And that's it for now. You guys take care, and stick around. I have other stuff planned. Like I said, I have some other stuff coming up. So yeah, I know I'm lingering on the goodbye. I feel like I'm forgetting something. That's why. I feel like I'm forgetting something. This stuff built up in my head. It's causing brain damage. Probably is. Shouldn't joke like that. I'll go ahead and end it now. God bless you guys. Take care. Talk to you soon.